everyone, I'm Dani. Thank you for clicking this video. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my road to Miss Montana USA 2018. I'm so excited that you've decided to join me for this, and I hope that you continue to follow along in this journey. If you are new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe. Also follow me on all my social media, which is going to be linked in the description below. Okay, yay, new things happening. So excited. All right, first of all, guys, gotta show you this. Look what came in the mail. It's here. It's here! My official sash. I'm so excited about it. It's so weird, and I feel like sashes make the experience so much more real when you get them, because this is gonna be with me at the pageant. I am going to be wearing this on stage for all of my competitions. This is how the judges are gonna know who I am and know me, and that's exciting. So thankful to be representing my county, and it's wonderful. Yay! There are 204 days left until the pageant. Since I last created a video, I received a lot of requests asking what I eat in a day, which is a really good question. So I filmed some things that I ate recently so you guys can see what that looks like, what my normal day-to-day is like for dieting before a pageant, which really I don't like to call it a diet because it's something that I actually usually stick to anyways. I don't like to do crash diets or anything crazy for pageants. I just like to maintain a healthy eating style throughout my life. So even when I don't do pageants, this is still something that I stick to. First thing obviously is breakfast. What you're gonna see isn't what I eat every single day for breakfast. This is just something I ate on that particular day. So you guys asked me to show you what I'm eating. For breakfast, I'm just having Special K fruit and yogurt. I like this one. I feel like it's not as bad for me. There's 120 calories. Good. I don't know. I think it just tastes better than a normal one, and I feel like it's not as bad for me, but I'm really hesitant to do a food vlog because I feel like it's gonna expose all the bad things that I eat, and I don't want any accountability when it comes to food because I love food so much, and sometimes I do eat bad things, but I'm gonna try. So here's to breakfast. The next thing I do is make this concoction with apple cider vinegar and raw honey and water to rinse my mouth. So I take 2 tablespoons of that, put 1, and I do 2. Make sure that you shake this. Shake the apple cider vinegar before you do that. And then you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of honey. That. I just estimate the number, to just do it roughly. It doesn't have to be super perfect. That's gonna dissolve in the apple cider vinegar. Okay, put that in there. It's the 2nd tablespoon. Mix it. It definitely smells vinegary, but the honey really helps with the taste. So if you take this after, I like to take it after breakfast. I guess you could probably take it before, but I like to have something in my stomach. It's supposed to help your digestive system, but what I've noticed most about drinking this in the morning is what it does is it takes away all of the bloating in your stomach. So you never get a food baby when you eat. And then I'll just take a shot of it. Yuck. This stuff does not taste the best, but I have noticed a really big difference. So it's supposed to be really just good for you anyways. But that's what I take to keep my stomach extra flat. I tried it for about 2 weeks so far, and I'm really liking the results, so I'm gonna stay with it and just see if there's any other progress or changes. As you can see, convenience is important, so I don't always have time to wake up in the morning and make myself oatmeal and egg whites or really healthy protein pancakes, which I love. Since I don't always have time to do that, I just eat cereal, which I feel like isn't that bad for me. I know somebody's gonna comment and tell me it's like the worst thing ever for me, but that's okay. The other thing that you saw was a cleanse. So I started doing that cleanse because I was getting a lot of stomach aches, and I really look for natural remedies when it comes to things before I choose to go to a doctor. So I was having just stomach issues, and that's actually really helped me. It's stopped all of my stomach aches and upset stomach, which was exciting. So I'm gonna stick to that cleanse until I feel that I don't need it or that it stops working. For a snack earlier, I just had one of these applesauce packet things because I'm always hungry. I love soup so much, so I eat a ton of soup. This soup right here, I've already been eating it, but it's just a chicken veggie soup and then with an egg. I put eggs in everything. I eat a ton of eggs with soup. I have a bunch of pre-packed veggies here, and this is just a spinach Greek yogurt dip, so I eat that with it because I like veggies. But I don't like to really eat them plain, so I eat them with stuff. They'd probably be better for you if you were plain, but I don't want to eat them like that. One thing to note is that you didn't see me have lunch and dinner, which I do have lunch and dinner, but I usually will make something and I'll just eat it for lunch and dinner. I don't make myself separate meals usually for lunch and dinner. I might swap things out, like what I'm gonna have on the side with it, or sometimes I will take a certain soup that I had made for myself and I'll add new ingredients in it for dinner. I do small things and changes like that, but usually for convenience sake, I don't have a lot of time to make separate meals, and I am not in the habit right now of doing meal preps, so that's why you guys just saw one meal for lunch and it would be / dinner. So that's basically the progress I have right now. Obviously still practicing. I've been working more on my interview answers and deciding what do I want to talk about in an interview with the judges. Obviously, one thing to note when you're going into a pageant is why are you there? And for me, it's really interesting that you think that even though you've been competing for so long in a certain system, this will be my 7th year attempting this, by the way, but even though I've been competing so long, I find that my reasons for wanting to hold the title shift a little bit each year because my goals change a little bit. So that's something that I always go back to the drawing board for when I'm asking myself, if the judges ask you, why do you want to be the queen or what makes you stand out? I like to have a well-developed answer for that. I think that it ties into any other questions that they might ask you in the interview because that's really the basis of why you're there. So I think that's your foundation for your interview, is understanding and knowing your purpose and why you're there. So that's something that I'm working on developing right now, but I have time to do that, so I like to really take my time and think and be introspective and ask myself lots of really great questions just in case the judges have similar questions. I don't think that you can prepare for every question in an interview, and I definitely don't try to because I don't want my answers to be rehearsed. That's not what my goal is, and I really strongly recommend to all girls to not try to memorize every single answer. And it makes me sad when I start coaching a new girl and I heard that with her previous coach that all they did was run these answers and questions and memorize them until they were perfect. And I think that that's why a lot of my clients didn't find success with other coaches, is because they did that. So I like to take my own advice and not memorize answers. And I think what's really kind of helped me this week has been working with new clients in all sorts of different pageant systems. I realized that I really need to take my own advice, and sometimes I hear myself saying something out loud and urging a client to do it because I know it's something that's worked before in the past for other girls or worked for me, and then I look at myself and say, oh my gosh, I'm not taking my own advice. I'm not even doing the things that I'm asking my clients to do sometimes. Since I realized that recently, I decided to take my own advice and do a lot of the things that I'm telling my clients to do to prepare for their pageants, because I do see that it works and I have experienced success in the past, and obviously I want to experience that success again. And I think it's important to figure out what things went really well for you in the past and focus on those things and not worry so much about the weaknesses, because you're always going to be weak somewhere. You don't have to be an absolute perfect person to hold a title for a pageant. So I think it's more about showing your strengths. Now you guys got to see what I eat in a day, and you guys got to see my sash. Yeah, so so excited about it. It just, like I said, it makes it really real. If you guys want to know more about this journey, please let me know. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you guys want to see, because sometimes I'm doing things and I'm not even thinking about recording them or sharing them, and these are things that you guys might want to see. So I want to know specifically with this preparation, what do you guys want to see? What are you interested in? As well as what other videos do you want to see on this channel? Because it's so important for me and it means so much to me if you guys are communicating and letting me know what you're interested in seeing. I would really, really appreciate that. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching this episode. Please be sure to follow me on @DaniWalker on Instagram, because that's where I'll be posting more things that have to do with Road to Miss Montana USA this year and more updates. And I also am going to start doing more live videos, so you guys can actually ask me questions and we can talk and we can all share in this journey, and let me know about your guys' journey too and what pageants you're preparing for. We will do this together. So thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. I hope you've subscribed and give this video a thumbs up, and come back next week for more episodes.